Alright guys, I'm going to try this again. I've been trying to do this video several times today, and I've been messing up with the graphics, and it's been one of those days, like Monday on a Wednesday. Who knows? Anyways, I just want to jump on the YouTube channel and let you guys know of a new development or a new idea I've had for our podcast, the Many Faces of the Able podcast. Now, for those that are not aware of my work with the Abler, what the Abler is an online blog and online community and social media presence now that deals with all stigmatized and taboo topics. So that means everything from mental health to suicide to positive body image, learning disabilities like dyslexia, the many different types of arthritis, which was recently covered in September's topic for the blog. We've done a topic on addiction. I've done over a dozen interviews. There is now paid services that the Abler offers. I will go to that all, but what I want to know from all of you guys right now is whether or not, if you haven't checked this out on Spotify, Google Play, or Apple Podcast, or the Anchor FM app, in which you can download for free, of whether or not you would like to see theme-related shows on topics that fit the idea and mission of the Abler. The only topics we do not highlight are religious topics and political topics. Those topics I stay away from because I believe they're a personal matter and should not be discussed publicly. Plus, we are not a religious or politically driven platform of any kind. If there happens to be a topic where that is highlighted or religion is highlighted, I will explain why we were posting it in the beginning. But we do not take straightforward, standalone topics that are under religion or politics. So, my idea, which came to me recently, like last night, I was supposed to be asleep, and I guess I was going off to sleep, and this idea came to me. Theme topics for the podcast. Now, my last podcast episode was on the topic of Claire Wineland and the new documentary on her life and work that's on YouTube right now. Now, that is the topic. Our next topic is going to be on interable couples, and that episode will be on November 2nd. I pre-record every episode on Friday so that I can get the editing done and whatnot and make sure everybody's set if I have a guest or what have you. But I would like to know everyone's suggestions if you have suggestions for the podcast, because what I would like to do is do some cross coverage. What does that mean? I will highlight a topic on the blog itself always, but I will also highlight it on another platform that the Abler is on, hence trying to grow two audiences at the same time. So, I've done this before with the topic of cluster headaches. I would like to try it again, but if you have a topic you would just strictly like to discuss on the podcast, that is fine too. I'm just asking all my audiences on every platform the Abler is on, and we are on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, a Facebook group, and I believe, hold on guys, I have to look it up. We are currently on Vero right now, but I'm thinking I'm going to switch over probably to Snapchat, unfortunately, because Vero doesn't seem like the right fit for my work there. So I'm going to switch that over to Snapchat eventually, probably in the new year. But for right now, we are on Instagram, Twitter, and Instagram is at the Abler blog, and Twitter is at J for the Abler 1. Twitter is at J for the Abler blog 1. And then Instagram is at the Abler blog. We're on Facebook. Just search the name Jessica Najalik on, we're on Pinterest. Just search the name or the Abler blog on Pinterest. No, I'm sorry. When it comes to Pinterest, you can either search my name, Jessica Najalik, or you can search the Abler blog. All my pins should pop up, and you should see the little yellow and blue icon. That is us. See that in the background there? That is us. That is our platform on Pinterest. Simply follow the boards. There are about, I think, there's one major board and several boards within that board. So you can follow all the boards that have our features, our announcements, the topics we covered so far, stats on how we're developing on social media, things like that. So we're there. We're going to be on Snapchat maybe in the new year in place of Vero, which means I have to switch over Vero on the paid services and put Snapchat in that place eventually there too. Our paid services that the Abler offers are as follows. Paid services are in written interviews, social media, creational, promotional, and branding. Creational, promotional, and branding have recently been added over the summer. So you guys can check that out as well. There's various packages for each one and various different price ranges. We are now starting to get book reviews, and I do have some guidelines about book reviews. One is I must have a copy of the book physically or an EPUB version. If you would like an interview to go with that book review, you must request it. And if you're a returning client or party of interest, we will go over paid options for you under the promotional packages to talk about payment. I also ask that you provide any additional information concerning the book and its author, photos, a background, things like that. And that's my requirements for book reviews. Now, if this takes off and gains speed, I will probably eventually add it in the future to the paid services. But for right now, it is a standalone thing. You should also know if somebody comes to me and wants to republish a piece that they already published elsewhere, that will not be part of the paid services. That is a free service that the blog offers. Now, there is one other thing I would like to discuss before I let this video go on YouTube and let you guys leave your comments about ideas for episodes for the podcast or blog, because we are down to our 42. I think it's 42 to 45 topics for the Abler blog to be covered in general. So, if you have any suggestions for anything at all that you want me to see covered on the podcast as a theme episode, the blog as a topic, or as a crossover topic, meaning you would like it highlighted on both the blog and another channel the Abler is on, please don't hesitate. What I wanted to also come on here and talk about is, again, today, inappropriate comments on the blog. Oops. Hold on, where'd it go? This is just a partial of a comment I got on the blog that they posted multiple times under a different blog post each time. I am telling you right now, if you go to the blog at https://seetheable.blogspot.com and I'm continuing to see these posts like this, you will be removed and spammed. Cut the crap. It is dangerous, because not only are you leaving information I can't verify, it does sound like a scam. And I know. I've said it over and over again every time a post like this comes up. Stop spamming. It is dangerous. And if you leave information that cannot be verified and somebody just takes their word for it and they're desperate enough to to look up the name you leave or the phone number or the address or whatever it is. And it's a scam and they're out of thousands of dollars. Are you out of your mind? No, no, no. Stop with the comments. They're being removed, they're being spammed, and I will not tolerate it. That goes for any channel the Abler is on or works on widely. Any and all channels. Spamming comments like this will not be tolerated. Thank you. I hope everyone has a good day. I can't wait to hear your ideas and suggestions, and I will come back soon to you guys with a new video. You should also know that usually with the podcast episode schedule, I do every 2 weeks. However, I will not be available this weekend. So the next topic episode, which will be interable couples, will air on November 2nd and be pre-recorded on the 1st. Alright guys, so I hope you check us out on Spotify, Apple, and Google Play, as well as Podchaser, the Many Faces of the Able podcast. Check out our Facebook page, the Abler blog, our Facebook group, the official Abler blog, the official Facebook group of the Abler blog on Facebook. We're on Facebook as a page as well. Just search the Abler blog, look for the yellow and blue icon. We're right there. We're on Instagram at the Abler blog. Twitter is at the Abler blog. Twitter is J for the Abler blog 1. And we're on Pinterest. Just search Jessica Najalik, my name, or the Abler blog on Pinterest, and you'll see the little yellow and blue icon with the Abler. That is us. Follow our boards. Send us a message if you have an idea or a comment or anything like that you want to highlight or bring up to me. If you have any more ideas, suggestions, or if you would like to work together on a professional basis and want to know more about our paid services as well, or you would like to connect with me about sponsorship or maybe an ambassador position, anything at all, you can do so on the blog itself. There is a contact form. Just go to the blog at https://seetheable.blogspot.com. It's a simple contact form, name, email, and message. Just specify in the message what you would like to discuss, and I will get back to you within a 24-hour period. Thank you again, guys. I will see you soon with a new video and hopefully some new updates. And have a great week. Bye-bye.